The Beehive is Lilac. It is October 8th. I just messed with the Kibble and Dandelion and gave them some food from Kibble and some bees from Kibble. So you can kind of hear the hum in the background from all the bees flying around thinking about the honey I left out on the ground, thinking they could go rob it. But I put it all back together real quick, so hopefully everything's going good. Okay, nice amount of bees up top. Okay, we're doing a winter check, which means I'm seeing the weight on this one. If they got plenty of bees to get them through winter, if they're laying, if their queen's working, all those good things. And judging by the top, I would say we're probably all good unless they don't have any food. But this one has an extra super on the top, which means it should be full of honey that I need to take away. And we'll see how it's doing. There's still one out of the middle. Alright. I'd say that's doing pretty good. That's just honey. Capped, beautiful honey. That one's empty on this side. But this next one is capped. This one is empty. So they're either eating out of the middle or filling to the middle. Yep. Now I'm worried about Robin now. Full of honey. Honey, honey, honey. So, okay. So we're going to go quick because of the bees that are just flying around looking for honey. So pop this super off. Figure out how much it weighs. It's not super heavy, but it's not light. Okay. This is their medium. Okay, that one's heavy. And looks like I got some brood in here. I'm going to scrape off some of this wax right there. Yep. Okay. Alright, but yes, plenty of bees in this one. Oh, and yeah, that's heavy. Okay, let's see where you're angled at. Let's bring you down. Okay, so the green frame probably has nothing on it. It's a drone frame that I use as a filler. One day they'll draw it out, but it seems to not be a priority for them. Okay, I'm just doing this so I can get this comb off. Okay. I'll just throw that onto the ground. Okay. Alrighty. So this is the deep. It is full of bees over to right there. So we'll start on this one, which they have glued down pretty good. Cracking it on both sides. Trying to lift it up. Hopefully there's no weird comb on there. Put our frame holder out here. Okay. Okay, and we've already found bees. So I got brood in there and honey around the edges. I got a lot more brood in here and a lot more honey around the edges and a little bit of pollen. I do not see the queen on this one. Set it over here. So this looks like a very well laid out and maintained hive. Okay. This is brood. There's larvae in there. There's most likely eggs. I'm not sure you can see those. I see bees with pollen on this side. So we put a little bit of pollen in here. I do not see the queen. Alright. Okay. Okay, pull this one out. Should see more baby bees. So it'll probably be their winter bees, getting them through winter. Okay. I do not see the queen. Alright. I'm going to watch those black ones when I put them back together. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but that's why I do it really slowly. Alright. That's pollen. Lots and lots of pollen. Some undrawn frame area. That's pollen, honey, and capped brood. See a couple of drones in here. It's kind of unusual to see a drone during the this time of the year. If you see drones, that's usually a pretty strong hive. So there's at least 2 drones on this that I saw. They will let the drones starve to death once the honey flow usually goes away. And then they'll start them again in the spring. You can see a couple of little bits of pollen just hanging out there on top of this frame. Alright. Okay, so that's pollen. She's laid in there. There's larvae in there and eggs and stuff like that I can see just at a quick glance. Same thing over here. I do not see the queen, but she could be in one of these side areas. I'm not really worried about seeing her right now. I mean, there's even eggs and brood on the next one, it looks like. So, we'll pull this one out and call it quits, because there's more bees flying around looking for honey, it looks like. Of course, they could be their own bees. But yeah, there's a little bit of brood in here. Eggs and larvae all the way around. Do not see the queen. Eggs and larvae. Do not see the queen. So she's doing good at least. So I'm gonna put that back together. But you can hear the flying of them all. Just flying around that wax that I dropped on the ground, the frame that I have outside the beehive, the medium and the super that I put over there. Okay. Okay. So I don't want to roll them all, so I'm just kind of smoking them to get them out of the way. I could have shook them off before I stuck them in there, but I did not. Okay. You guys can see all the bees flying around. Okay. top of the lid too. Put the medium back on. Yeah, the super is lighter weight than the medium. But still, it's not bad. You kind of just see the bees all just flying around. Okay. See, I don't know if they're bees to this beehive or if they're bees to another beehive, but a lot of times if they're bees to another beehive, they're trying to get in on the sides. So, alright, that's that video.